Alright, welcome back to Stray Gods. Last time we met a goddess without knowing that she was a goddess, sang with her, she was then murdered, and we got her powers and are now accused of murdering her. We have a week to solve said murder case. Which is now 4 days left. If I remember correctly, we're on the 3rd day. So, time to move this plot along, huh? Alright. I read up on it a bit, so apparently I can just choose anything in whatever order I feel like. So let's go for talk to Freddy so we learn a bit more about the gods that we deal with. And after that, I guess we go to Aphrodite's party. Maybe go back to Apollo to figure out what his whole deal was about. And then go to Medusa's lair. Not sure how time sensitive that is going to be, but we shall see.
Hey, so what's the news, Miss Muse?
Miss Muse.
Well, does a muse have a proper form of address? I just want to hear what exciting adventures you've been having. Everything else okay, though? Do we know who the killer is yet?
Not just yet, no.
Okay, well, let me know if there's anything I can do. If I have to hustle to become your high priestess, well, so be it.
So, how are our friends we haven't seen since the beginning?
What are Kaz and Brian up to? You didn't tell them anything, did you?
No, I told them you came home, that you're okay, but that you're having a moment. They send their love.
Should we tell them, do you think?
What for? They have their own problems. Plus, Brian can't keep a secret to save his life, and Kaz is officially homeless.
Is he still crashing on Brian's couch?
Grace, you do know that Brian doesn't have a couch, right? Just some giant beanbag things?
Then where is Kaz
Yeah, it's cute. They'll tell us when they're ready. But right now, it's best just to not mix them up in this.
Sorry about the band.
I should really apologize about the band. This kind of puts a dent in your plans, doesn't it?
You're right, Grace. How dare you sabotage my dreams? I am so mad I could spit.
You know what I mean. Nobody could have seen this coming, sure, but it's always been something with me.
Well, as I see it, there are two ways this goes down. One, neither of us gets back to the band. It was just a thing we did for a while before I founded a cult in your name. Or two, we get back to it and the band now has The Muse as its lead singer. Edge of Elysium becomes the coolest and most appropriate band name ever.
They did
I still
not
really hate that name.
call
Look,
themselves
Grace,
that.
you can't be the source of all the drama and name the band, okay? That's the rule.
You know what I find weird? That the idols have managed to remain completely secret all these years. Sure, they have magic and whatnot, but in all this time, nobody's found them out? Athena is that good?
Who says nobody has found them out? The way I see it, it's like UFOs.
Okay, I have to hear this.
Okay, so you could have real evidence that UFOs exist and that governments have covered it up and people still wouldn't believe it. Why?
You do know
Because
that
they'd get laughed at
UFO
if
just
they
stands for
admitted it.
unidentified
Imagine
flying
the headline.
objects. It
Greek
does
gods
not
exist and are
mean it
living
needs to
among
be
us.
an alien
What website
ship
would even run
flying
that?
around? Right?
Weird conspiracy ones.
Right?
Yeah, you're right.
They are among us, you're correct. Oh god. I got a pop-up for a new update for Among Us. I was like, should I download it again? Oh god. But no, I have nobody to play with right now. All these small flies everywhere because of a dead plant in my background. God damn it. But yeah. She really looks so done here.
Exactly how much do you know about the Greek gods, Freddy?
I know my Greek mythology, but what I've read clearly doesn't line up with who they are today. Or who they ever were, maybe.
Still might be useful. There's gotta be some truth to those stories, right?
Maybe? Who do you want to hear about?
All of them? I technically should know all their stories. But I'll be honest, I have been not really paying attention when it came to the gods, so I barely know what they're supposed to stand for. So
What about Apollo?
I guess give me
Okay,
all.
so the prophecy stuff checks out. Apollo was god of the sun and light, but also kind of enlightenment in general.
Later
He's
on.
always talked about as this beautiful and cultured god involved with the arts and the muses, kind of a Renaissance man before the Renaissance.
He's clearly had a rough time since those days.
Well, he was also a giant horn dog, Grace. I can list off like a dozen men and women Apollo has had as lovers, and there's probably more.
Weren't they all like that, though?
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
Apollo's no Zeus. He never assaulted anyone as a swan. And no, they aren't all like that. Our sun god had a reputation.
But you can't just leave it on he had a reputation. What kind of reputation are we talking about? Good, bad, sexy, molesty? Huh? You can't just leave it on that.
Tell me what you know about Persephone.
Honestly,
Something
she's
is
the
in my eye
least
and it's
like
been
her
bothering me.
stories.
I'm sorry.
Usually, she's either a victim or just the wife of Hades, or both.
And that's it? She was kidnapped by Hades, end of story?
Pretty much. Her mother was so angry she created winter. But otherwise, Persephone was just your average sweet and virginal fertility goddess.
You're right, that doesn't sound like her at all.
Must be hard to be defined by this one thing that happened to you thousands of years ago. I'd be pissed if everyone thought my story ended there.
Well, she is pretty pissed. That much is true.
Would you not be pissed if you got forced into marriage and pretty much locked up in hell, the supposed worst place you can be, or in, well, the underworld, I'm sorry, to then have your mother get so angry that you can leave that place for only half a year and then be forced back into it? Like, okay, where is her own choice? Can she be asked what she wants to do? No? Is that not an option? Guess not. What? Women have opinions? Nah. Female goddesses have opinions? Nah, except they're apparently angry and jealous. Very jealous. Oh my god. The stories about goddesses being jealous about other women being more beautiful or considered more beautiful than them. Take Arachne. Probably not her name in English, but she was turned into a fucking spider because she was considered too beautiful, if I remember correctly. Yep, gods. Is it? Okay. Good. I would say most male gods are depicted as less aggressive most of the time. It's actually more so the female goddesses that are depicted as vicious and very judgmental. Like, the gods are there to assault the women and men of the world. Don't get me wrong, they have spread their seeds around, but the female goddesses, holy fuck. Yep.
You said Pan was some kind of lust god, right?
Yeah, kind of. Pan's a god of the wild, and I guess that translates into sort of lustfulness and earthiness, humping nymphs in the forest sort of thing.
And you don't like him.
Honestly, he's exactly what I'd expect him to be. All the stories say he's a
Can't forget
legend
the
of
Trojan
beast.
War.
The
True
Christians
that.
equated him with the devil.
Wasn't that started
Weirdly, he's also the only god
because-
who's supposed to have died, though it's never really clear how or why. Anyhow, there's a great statue depicting Pan having sex with a goat.
I forgot.
Next time you see him, you gotta ask him about it.
But it was just kind of a misunderstanding, if I remember correctly. Or not really a misunderstanding, but more so something they could have just talked about instead of starting a fucking war.
Do you know anything about the Muses? Or Calliope in particular?
Yeah, for starters, there were supposed to be 9, though I guess there are some sources that said there were only 4, maybe 3. Each of the muses
I've only
had
ever
her
heard of
specialty.
3
Did you know that
muses?
Calliope
Where's
is supposed
the
to be the
9
muse of
coming
epic
from?
poetry? She inspired the Odyssey.
Wow. I don't even like poetry.
Yeah, it was said her singing voice was unmatched. So they got that part right, at least.
Did she also lead the ancient Greeks in giant choreographed dance numbers?
No, but she once turned
was-
a bunch of
it was
snobby
something
princesses into magpies, so there's that.
As I said.
What about Athena? Is she really supposed to be the goddess of wisdom?
Sure, but mostly that's meant as tactical knowledge.
Yeah, she
Athena
is
wasn't all
also
sweetness and light. She was a
war goddess.
warrior goddess. She was also the goddess of heroes. There are loads of stories where Athena helps guys like Odysseus or Jason or Perseus.
No female heroes back in those days?
Yeah, guess not. Women were the weaker sex, which maybe is why Athena was portrayed as being vindictive. She cursed Medusa, one of her own priestesses. She turned people into spiders, struck them blind, started the Trojan War. It's the whole thing.
Not being as wise as advertised is on brand for her then. Just how many of these gods are there? From what I've heard, lots of idols live around here.
Well, there are tons of minor gods in Greek mythology, hundreds even, depending on how you define them. Oddly, there is never any mention of the word idols in relation to them. Maybe it's like how people worshipped idols?
I sort of assumed it was related to the eidolon.
Which is a Greek word, but I think it means ghost. An image of someone after they die.
Makes sense.
Me, I'm more amazed at all the big names missing. Not just Zeus and Hades, most of the Olympians seem to be gone. Makes you think about what's been lost. But also, what might still be out there.
Well, who knows, maybe they are still there, we just never met them. Ever thought of that? But then again, the big 3, Hades, Zeus, and, God damn it, what's his Greek name? Fuck. I just watched Percy Jackson. So I know his name. God. Percy's father. I'm sorry. Not today. Names not my thing today. Oh god. But yeah, those 3 have been through so much. If each reincarnation of them, each person that takes on their soul, also at some point regains their memories from all these years ago, because apparently it has to happen for all these people to hold grudges over centuries while their body dies eventually, question mark. It just would be kind of weird if that wasn't the case. Anyway, it would be understandable that they either killed each other as soon as they got the first chance, and yeah, well, that's why those eidolons were never passed on to the next generation. Or, well, they just decided to end it and never continued their timeline. I don't know.
You think there might be other gods out there?
Well, there are all those gods the idols say wandered off. We don't know they're dead for sure, right? They could be living it up in Australia. Who would know? Then there are all the other mythologies, hundreds of cultures, each with their own pantheon. So what's so special about the Greeks? That only their gods are real, right? All those other pantheons could be living in secrecy, just like the idols.
They could also
And
just
that means
take
they're
on the
hidden from each other, too.
same
Oh, they could be
jobs
everywhere,
in different
and no
religions,
one
just
would know.
under different names.
It's like a whole other secret side to the
Since
world.
most gods,
That's cool, right?
especially those with multiple
I hope I get to meet
gods
Ganesha
in
one
their
day.
beliefs,
Or maybe Lakshmi?
have similar gods. So technically, they could just be gods with very many names for each religious belief.
I wonder how much of those stories are true.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I'm giving you the quick version. There are reams of textbooks out there covering all this, but even they rarely agree with each other.
Yeah,
Really? Nothing definitive?
Ancient Greece was 3,000 years ago, Grace. Not much information survived all that time, if it was even valid to begin with.
No more questions.
Okay, that's enough questions for now.
You sure? I can talk all day. You know I can.
I'll check back with you soon, Freddy. Time for more mystery solving.
Alright, so we go to this party now. Apollo, why so out of place? Tell me. Talk to me.
Fancy party? Check. Bunch of strangers? Check. Grace totally not dressed for the occasion? Check. Now, if only I knew what I was supposed to be doing
Well, it
here.
looks pretty relaxed,
Grace,
I
you
must
made
say.
it. I'm so glad. I was beginning to wonder.
You didn't say this was a fancy party. I feel a little underdressed.
Grace, look at me. I didn't even button up my shirt. It's fine.
You never do.
Why is everyone so quiet? You'd think someone died.
Well,
I should have told you about this earlier. I've been putting it off.
always go for the flirt option.
You're cute when you're all angsty. You get this little crinkle in your forehead.
You might not think I'm so cute after I explain. You don't have any of Calliope's memories, right? No deja vu recollections that aren't your own?
No. Should I have?
Not right away. For a while, you won't remember anything. We call it the veil. In time, the veil will start to lift, slowly at first, but eventually you'll remember almost everything Calliope did.
So technically we just need to wait for me to figure out who murdered her?
That's gotta be a lot of memories. She was what, 1,000 years old?
More than that. Much more.
Then what happens to me in my piddly 20-something years? It can't be good.
Eventually, it's like a flood. It becomes difficult to separate what's you and what's them, and all who came before them.
You're saying I won't be me. I won't be Grace. Will I start calling myself Calliope?
Maybe. Eventually, most of us do, but most of us were chosen and prepared.
And I didn't choose this.
I understand. Take some time to let it sink in. If you like, we can talk about it later.
What does this have to do with the party?
Aphrodite hasn't been the same since we came to the New World. She has horrific memories of what she endured during the war.
Which
Passing
of the
on
many
her Eidolon
wars?
is a way to forget, for a while. That's what this party is for.
When you say she's gonna pass on her Eidolon, you mean...
She's going to die, yes, and pass her soul on to a chosen successor.
in front of everyone?
We're here to help, Grace, to make it easier for Aphrodite to do what she feels she must. We're here to say goodbye, at least for a while.
Do you support what Aphrodite is doing here?
It's not my choice to make, Grace.
Yeah, but you must have an opinion.
Eventually, you will remember what we experienced during the war. And eventually,
Which
you
of the
will
many
remember
wars?
that what Aphrodite experienced was far worse. If this is the mercy she requires, I will not tell her she should not take it.
But those memories will eventually come back. So I don't know how that's gonna help anyone. Shouldn't they learn something to deal with these memories? Maybe find a way to forget them if they're that dramatic, or a way to work through them? I don't know what her memories entail. Depending on that, I might choose differently, but in the end, she's just passing on the burden to the next person. And since the next person is gonna basically be her in the end, doesn't that mean she's just gonna choose to pass on her eidolon over and over and over again?
This isn't the first time Aphrodite's done this. She's held this kind of gathering before, right?
This is her fourth, I think, perhaps fifth.
So every time the veil, whatever you call it, when it starts to lift,
Aphrodite's memories return, and eventually it is too much. We gather to pay our respects and to honor the past. Well, she still remembers it.
I don't know.
Wait. Calliope refused to come to these parties. That's what you said.
She refused on principle. Everything Calliope did was on principle. She believed Aphrodite was indulging her sadness, wallowing in it. She thought Aphrodite should try harder. Was a point of
wording
contention
matters,
between
Apollo.
them. Aphrodite will be grateful you're here. Trust me.
But yeah, this is not gonna solve anything. She is just running from her. She is just running from her own problems, passing it on to the next person. So, if anything, I am against this.
I don't know, Apollo. I don't like the whole idea.
You want her help, don't you?
Yes, but
At least speak with Aphrodite before you make a final decision. She's not here just yet. Until she arrives, I suggest mingling.
mingling.
Yeah, mingling. Talk to Eros. Or we can talk more if you like. Just try to relax, Grace.
Sure, yeah. Relax. That's what this party is for, right?
Yeah, life is life, but you also can't run from your own problems by killing yourself. Well, you can, but you shouldn't.
Grace!
Hey, Eros. Nice to... Oh. Okay.
Aphrodite will be so happy you're here. It means so much, you have no idea.
You okay?
Are you okay? You seem a bit...
Every time she does this, I don't know how to handle it. I almost want to run upstairs and demand she stop. Remind her that this never works. Sorry, I shouldn't unload on you. It's been a bad week.
No, it's okay. It sounds like a bad situation.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know much about it, would you? I take care of Aphrodite. Ever since we came to the New World, I'm with her. Every single day.
Ouch.
I'm there for the nightmares, the panic attacks, the days she doesn't even remember the war's over. And now I'm arranging her gathering again, so she can die again. and I'll watch it all. Again.
Is it okay if I ask what happened? I don't mean to pry, but I'm new. I really don't know.
I know, but it happened to Aphrodite, not me. It's not my story to tell.
If I knew what she was dealing with, I might be able to help.
Could you? I suppose it wouldn't hurt. What happened is that Brother Ares happened. He missed out on the first world-spanning war, you see, so he was damned if he'd miss out on the next one. He found some jackbooted mortals so full of themselves and their supremacy, and he told them about the idols. Then they came for us. Took us completely by surprise. Some they killed, but Aphrodite, her they captured.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Aphrodite was captured, but she's here now. So she must have escaped.
She didn't. Do you know the name Hephaestus?
Yep.
Wasn't he a smith of some kind? Giant hammer, lived in a mountain?
Some of that is mortal fancy, but yes. He was Aphrodite's husband, and he adored her beyond reason. When he found out the mortals were torturing her, he went mad. He was determined to save her.
What did he
They tortured
do?
her?
Nothing extreme,
Nothing.
I'm told. They were too frightened, but they were also determined to wring every last secret out of her. So, who knows
Why
how
out
long
of her
that fear would have
specifically?
lasted. Thus, Hephaestus made a deal.
With the, jackbooted guys.
No, with their enemies. That's what saved her.
Then this deal is how Aphrodite survived.
It's how we all survived. It's what brought us to the new world. Hephaestus saved us all.
What happened to
We
him?
never saw him again. That was the deal. He would leave, make their precious weapons, and never look back. Aphrodite never even got to say goodbye. It's funny, because Aphrodite didn't even like Hephaestus when they
I
were married.
was about to
She
say.
seemed to resent every minute they were together. But now he's all she can think about.
I literally was about to say, Vices and Aphrodite's marriage was not a happy one.
Is there no other way? Does Aphrodite really need to...
To die.
But I guess
I've
that's
asked
survivor's
that so
guilt.
many times.
Huh.
She's tried magic,
Although he's
drugs,
not dead,
psychotherapy,
he's
meditation, everything
just
we could
working
possibly
somewhere in
think
hiding.
of. For a while, she'll deny anything's wrong. It all seems fine, and I start to hope. Maybe this time will be different. Then the nightmares begin, and the memories return. More with each passing day until... I hate it, but I see her agony. I can't deny her this.
Maybe I just don't understand, but... Isn't this... like suicide?
Some of the idols have committed suicide. They let themselves die without passing on their eidolon.
What happens?
What you'd expect. They're gone. Forever. Mother says she can't do that. She won't. Not until she sees Hephaestus again, I suspect. Not that what's happening here is anything casual. She still has to die. For a while.
Yeah, but I feel like she's gonna kill herself for real as soon as Hephaestus is back, I guess.
You sound like you don't approve of what Aphrodite's doing.
What I want is for her to not hurt anymore. What I want is for this to end. She'll ask you to use your power as part of the celebration. Could you use it to inspire her?
I can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to, Eros.
That's not what I'm asking. I believe that deep down, she doesn't want to do this any longer. She must see it isn't working. She just needs the strength to try. Or I hope that's all she needs.
Ah. But yeah, I would agree with Eros here. This whole passing on, it will just happen a couple, let's say, 100 years at the latest again. And again, and again, and again. This is fixing nothing. This is just traumatizing more and more people.
What if you're wrong? What if she decides not to do this and it keeps getting worse?
Then I'll be with her to help her reach the other side.
If she can.
Yeah. If she can.
But
it's a lot to
it
ask.
does really seem like she
I'll
is
understand
not
if you
willing
can't.
to die, seeing
All
as
I
she
want, one way
keeps
or another, is to
on
get through tonight.
giving her idol onto the next generation. So I guess there is some hope that she really wants to stay alive, and it is just she sees no other way right now and just needs a little push, since everybody is just too afraid to really confront her about her choices. I don't know.
I know all these people, Grace. For as long as I can remember, I've known them.
What?
Yet sometimes I feel like I don't know any of them at all. Or they me.
Yeah, that is normal, dude. You never reveal your entire personal life to everybody you meet. You know? No matter how long you know each other, you will always wear a mask around them. One may be less revealing, one more revealing, but in the end, you will always use a mask when talking to somebody else.
You don't enjoy these family gatherings, do you?
Nope.
Are they family gatherings? Like the sort mortals have?
You call each other sister and brother and mother.
Well, yes, but
And you've been together like 100 times longer than I lived with my family. All you're missing is a drunk uncle everyone has to apologize for.
that would be Pan. But yes, I feel very much out of place.
You look like you're in physical pain just being here.
Oh, enjoying my discomfort, are you?
Of course, it humanizes you. Makes up for all the abs on display.
I'm so glad you approve.
I spoke to Eros. He's pretty broken up over all this.
Oh, poor Eros. Each new successor, his hopes rise up once more. And then he watches the new Aphrodite crumble, piece by piece, only to start all over again. It's so different from the olden days. Once he was the eternal disaster, and Aphrodite kept constant vigil over him.
Maybe he feels like he owes her.
I think he's followed her into a dark void, and somewhere, deep down, believes he deserves no better.
I should get back out there.
Okay. I guess I can only talk to Ares and Apollo. It's making my life so much easier. But yeah, I'm not sure if Aphrodite really knows what she's doing to the people around her by doing this constantly. So I guess we're stopping this. If I don't get help because of this, I guess it's on me.
My family. Having you all here, gathered once again to see me off, it moves me. More than I can say. My loves, my darlings, my dearest friends. And you. Oh, my dear sweet thing. I dare not hope that you, with all your troubles, might sing me to my sleep. Yet here you are. Yet here she is. Huh.
It's lovely to meet you, Aphrodite. Properly, this time.
Ah, yes. Poor Calliope. Such a loss to us all. I shall miss her dearly. To have come so far, only... No, it doesn't bear thinking about. It's too much.
Is this Grace, my lady? The new muse?
Oh! What manners I have. Grace, Grace. Meet the lovely mortal woman who shall tonight become the new me.
Hi, my name's Venus, and yes, it really is Venus. Nice to meet you, Grace.
Yeah, hi. Nice to meet you.
We'll both be new at this, huh? Maybe we could get together and compare notes if you,
Survived my trial?
Yeah. Lady Aphrodite told me. I shouldn't have brought that up. I'm sorry.
There will be so much time for you lovelies to speak later. Now, we must prepare for my departure.
Are you sure we can't talk first? I really need your help, Aphrodite.
I know you do, my dear. I wish I could be there for you, but I'm afraid my time is up. But since you've shown such kindness in coming, I will ask Eros to make himself available to you afterwards. There's nothing I know that he does not. He is my son, my truest friend, my longest love.
Won't he be... a little distracted?
Eros has been through this before, Grace. He knows what must be done.
Cold.
I was hoping I could talk you out of it, actually.
Oh!
Forgive my saying so, but you seem fine.
Yes, it might seem that way. Well, tell me, Grace, why should I let you try to talk me out of this,
You must know this isn't working. How many times have you done this? Has it gotten any better?
Better. I do not remember what better feels like. I remember many things. I remember virtue, heroism, even love. All of it eclipsed by the memories of pain. But tonight is not about becoming better. It's about respite from the pain. And honoring the memory of what was.
How is that
Go,
honoring
enjoy the
memory,
gathering,
though?
Grace. Tell me when you're ready to begin.
Well, she's alone. Let's talk to her, I
I
guess.
want to apologize again, Grace. I really messed up. It looks
did
like
you
I'll be
mess up?
doing that a lot. Lady Aphrodite said I'm ready, but I don't know.
Having second thoughts? If so, now's probably the time to mention it.
I would never do that to Lady Aphrodite. I'm just nervous.
That's understandable.
If I can ask, what does it feel like after it happens? Do you feel different?
Did we really get the time to...
I'm not sure. It happened so fast, I didn't know what to think. Calliope died, and then all this happened.
You didn't remember anything? About her? Who she was? She was just gone?
Yeah. Isn't that the point of all this?
I just wanted to be sure. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it could be real.
Are you really okay with all this? You know what's gonna happen, right?
I saw a lot of people in crisis at the shelter. I knew something was wrong with Lady Aphrodite. She's in so much pain, Grace. She won't let you see how much. Eros called me one night desperate. She wouldn't stop screaming. She didn't know where she was. She's a good person, Grace. A good soul. She deserves mercy.
Yes, but you're gonna take on her burden.
But don't you feel this is wrong? I mean, you're ending your life. It's like some kind of murder-suicide pact.
I don't think of it like that. Lady Aphrodite is not committing suicide, and I'm not being murdered.
In
Aren't
a way
you?
you are.
Your life is ending. It's being taken over, swallowed up by Aphrodite's grief.
I'm becoming part of something bigger. Something amazing. Or maybe you're right. It'll be terrible, and I'll end up in so much pain I'll regret it.
So why go through with it?
Because Lady Aphrodite needs me. Maybe, just maybe, if I'm added into the mix of all the people she's been, maybe things will be different.
I wonder how many Aphrodites before her thought that. I don't think we're gonna get anything new out of him, but let's talk to him again before we start the ritual.
Back again.
I don't think I'll have a chance to talk to Aphrodite. Not before, you know.
Ah, I was hoping she might have spared a moment.
What should I do?
You have two choices, Grace. Either you do as she asks and sing her to her rest,
At which point Venus won't have Aphrodite's memories yet.
or you somehow convince her to remain with us and hope she's grateful.
And doesn't regret it. Or get angry at me for ruining her party.
Do what you feel is right. It's a risk either way.
Have you spoken with Venus? She seems really...
Nice, earnest, a genuinely good person.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's not an accident. Ever since the war, Aphrodite has sought out the kindest, the most innocent souls to be her successors.
Oh, that's probably
She chooses them
the
because
biggest
she
problem,
believes
though.
that over time, it might make her a better person. A more worthy person.
Wouldn't it be better if she chose people who were, I don't know, more resilient?
I suppose that depends on your definition of strength, Grace.
I should get back out there.
But the problem with the innocent type is most of the time they haven't really seen the world yet. You can only remain innocent by not experiencing what is out there, really. That's why children are the most innocent out of all of us. While also being the most vicious because they don't understand what they're doing. But that's beside the point. But yeah, just if you remain innocent into your adulthood, that means you were sheltered all your life. And yes, there are different kinds of innocence, don't get me wrong, but
I have tried so hard, fought for so long, but in the end, I must bid you all farewell once again. But before I go, I would like us all to remember the sacrifices that brought us here to this strange new world. This time, it is with the help of our lovely muse that we shall be guided. We let them rise. We let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong. Since the beginning we were hidden. We held court from up above. 'Twas the golden age of reason, and I the queen of love. But a plague of hate was spreading, and there were vultures standing by. Before we fell to our knees begging, we fell from the sky. We let them rise, we let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong. We sought shelter from the shadows, but were soon ripped from the dark. Those mortal souls that ended us were jealous from the start. They hunted me for power to fuel their psychopathic cause. And once they fell before me and worshipped all I was, they chased me down and threw me in a cage, held me prisoner for so long. I thought I'd win their hearts again. I was wrong. I was wrong. I see you have the power. It's a poisonous reward. My virtues only scorn me when I was once adored. Loved by every mortal, then ripped from paradise. No one suffered greater till he made his sacrifice. The man that I ignored saved me when I fell. Yes, the husband I abhorred rescued me from hell. I thought it was a joke when it was said to me, he struck a deal with our enemy's enemy, made a secret weapon so my captors let me go. He gave up his freedom, leaving just a memory, and this love I'll never know is what he gave to me.
Fuck.
I gotta say that I'm amazed I held my tongue for so long. Not such a fan of this old plan, but who's to say that you're wrong? Now shoulda gotta erase a memory when there's no chance of changing history. This guy that sacrificed his life so you can live in his place, wish he'd drop by, cause man, I'd die to see the look on his face. You try to hide from your reality, but then come back with regularity. And if you notice a disparity, then what's the meaning of his legacy? Everybody. Who gives a damn about your suffering? Everybody. Wow. Who wants to see you be yourself again? Everybody. Who feels your pain in case you're wondering? Everybody. You got the time, but it's the stuttering. Everybody wants to see you fall in love.
That is such a stolen line. Almost a stolen
Is it what we do now that morons moralize? They beat through their mouths, how could they sympathize? Please, just shut it, or rain down from above, hate flooded into the drains. I feel nothing of love, only the fear of the chains. Over long forgotten stains. It's not my blood inside these veins, only human remains calling forth. Everybody knows my pain is insurmountable. Everybody fights your attitude detestable. Everybody wants to hold themselves accountable. Everybody have you something more suggestible.
Everybody wants to see you fall in love.
Can't help myself, feels like I'm too involved. So you'll reawaken while this girl dissolves. Tell me, how would your husband choose to celebrate you? Would he do what you do? Have you thought that through? Everybody can feel the agony that's hidden there. Everybody can see the shallow grave we're digging here. Everybody, should we endure? Should we interfere? Everybody, should I be part of this or disappear? Everybody wants to see you fall in love.
I think this might be my favorite Grace so far.
Who's gonna be there when
With
I'm
some
on the
hippie
floor?
parts.
Everybody, who's gonna cry when I walk out the door? Everybody, 'cause I'm not gonna do this anymore. Everybody wants to see you, wants to see you fall in love
Hope that was a good choice.
Mother, is it true? You've chosen to...
live. I have chosen to live.
No. So much more reason to celebrate.
I'm so sorry, Venus. I made you so many promises, dearest, and I won't be able to keep them.
My lady, all I ever wanted was for you to be happy. If this is your wish, I'll be with you at every step.
I as well. Always.
I hope none of us regret this choice in the days to come. But thank you.
It has to be better than doing the same thing over and over.
Does it? It could also be far worse.
Let's
Don't talk like
think
that,
positive.
Mother. We can fight this.
I'm so very tired, my loves, but I will. I'll try. Now then, Grace. You needed my help. No doubt regarding Calliope's death? Have you any suspicions as to who might be responsible?
Nobody definite, no, but I've narrowed the list of who it could be.
Oh, how's that?
For one, it had to be someone who had access to the reliquary. Two, it had to be someone who could do it right under the noses of Hecate and the Minotaur. Medusa was there, but I'm not sure she got inside. And are either of those things true for her?
Calliope came to see us that night. She was agitated, frightened even, but she wouldn't explain why.
She said she had a plan. That must have been the reliquary.
A plan? A plan for what? What could she find at the reliquary that would help her?
Maybe she wanted a weapon. Something to defend herself with.
But she got inside and didn't take anything.
How odd. Hecate must be beside herself with annoyance. I'm afraid I can't offer much help, Grace. If you have access to the reliquary, I certainly do not, and I don't know who does.
Wow.
If Medusa was there, I'd ask her why
They
and how.
have, probably.
There are always motives lurking within her motives.
Come now, Mother. It's time you rested. It's been a long night.
If I don't, I suppose you'll both gang up on me again. Very well.
So we basically learned nothing new.
So,
Cool.
did they have anything helpful? I see. Then you still intend to seek her out.
You could come with me, you know. The more the merrier. To protect me?
Ooh.
As if you, of all people, need protection.
Well, I don't know. This Medusa sounds like a pretty tough character, even for me.
Athena employs Medusa as a spy master of sorts.
Where's Apollo?
She works from the shadows.
Apollo
I
just
don't actually know
vanished.
where she is. I'll see if I can find out. But it won't be a simple matter. You should probably ask around.
Mm-hmm. Who do I ask?
Are you all right, Grace?
You think?
You seem troubled.
What Aphrodite went through, it's a lot.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about the life of an immortal. It never ends.
Wow.
Until they
Way
choose
to really sell
to
it,
end it.
Apollo.
Finally.
You really are amazing, you know that?
Oh.
Every hurdle, every piece of unpleasant news, you just keep on going. I don't know how you do it.
Uh-huh. You going somewhere with this, Apollo?
I just wish I could see the world through your eyes. Next to you, I feel very old.
Oh, okay.
Is it really that bad? Being a literal god, young and hunky forever?
No, it's not that. There are good things, yes, but they come
He
with the
does
not
not
so good
look
things
young.
as well.
I'm sorry. He looks
Such
like he's in
as?
his 40s. Well, okay, 40
Such as
is
having
not
the gift of
old,
prophecy.
but
And never
It's
being
also
able
not
to act
young.
on what you see. I tried, and it only made things worse. So instead, I tried to not want to try, and that's still not better.
all right.
How about you come with me sometime? Let me show you the world I see.
A tempting offer.
Sounds kind of corny, huh?
It really doesn't. I would love that. Can we go now?
Oh my, oh my.
Hey, I'm game if you are.
My hand for a minute. Let your hair down for a second. There's so much to like if you open your eyes. If you try to search for the light, you might be surprised. No, it's not hard to find.
Grace, stop singing, please, no.
Courage you need to be joyful.
You're no soprano. Can you go
It's
for
something you build over time.
the songs with lower notes, please?
No matter what I do, the answer's in you. That I will be here for the
I'm not so
ride.
soprano.
Yes,
Why?
I will be here for the ride.
I'll take your hand for a minute. Oh, it's more than I feel I deserve. It could grow on me, this world that you see. Yet I've been alive for too long. 1,000 years of learning about what could go wrong. I'm tired of being wrong.
If it all went wrong, and it could go wrong, still better to lose than to never open up. That's the one thing I wanna get across. The courage you need to be joyful.
I appreciate the
Something I'll
campaign.
come help you find.
If I ever let her know,
No matter what I do, the answer's in
the
you.
answer's
But
in
I'll hold your hand
something we build over time. No matter what I
This
do,
song crazy. I know that song. And the
I will
text they chose to go with it just does not fit. I'm sorry.
yes, I will be here for the ride.
Yeah, that was awful. Okay, cool. I guess we have a lover now. Cool. Time to go visit Medusa. Mm.
This must be the Viper's Nest.
Life is only mortal
Scariest part of
life.
town, no sign. Just that one dude glaring at everyone. Well,
Glaring at everyone. There's
just
literally
another
nobody
day
here.
in the life of an idol.
Grace, of all the places to run into a friend,
Pan,
Friend.
what are you doing here?
I'm the one who told you about this place. You didn't expect my curiosity to get the better of me?
Let me guess. You feel bad about how we left our last conversation.
Me? Feel bad?
Yeah, that was
You know, the part where you still believe I'm gonna die.
It's true. I am a bad man, and I spoke poorly. I did not, however, want you wandering into this without advice.
Medusa is the one who turns people into stone just by looking at them, right?
People, yes. Idols, not so much.
great.
Or that's my assumption. I'll admit to not knowing if she's ever turned her gaze on one of us.
I could go in there and boom, statue time?
Maybe. Probably not.
Apollo said she's some kind of spy master for Athena. Is that right?
A truer description, I'd say, is that she's more Athena's servant. Poor thing can't survive on her own. So she's become whatever Athena needs. Spy master, enforcer, provider of garden statuary.
She sounds terrifying.
More importantly, Grace, she's clever. Medusa will be no simple target.
Medusa's clever and works for Athena, but what's she really like?
She doesn't exactly come to the parties, Grace. Medusa is an enigma to most of us.
Most.
If
of you?
idols hide in the shadows, she lurks in even darker places. She's an outsider, and she loathes us as much as she needs us.
Is she dangerous?
Let's just say we're all rather relieved she stays away.
If you have any advice, Pan, I'm all ears.
Well, I assume you know how Medusa became what she is.
Apollo mentioned it, yeah.
It is a sad, sad tale. Athena cursed her. A travesty of justice if there ever was one.
And still
Thing
she's working for
is,
her.
Athena no longer has the power to undo the curse.
Also,
Also,
she
she
says.
What I'm trying to say is that Medusa is not happy about it. Perhaps that's something you can use.
Okay, enough talking. Time to do this.
See, that's the spirit. Now there's simply the matter of getting you in before she's aware you're here.
And you'll help me with that?
As best I can, certainly. Though I do hope you have some kind of plan. A word of advice before we proceed. Once you find Medusa, make the number a knockout.
Right. Thanks. Let's try looking for another entrance first. Sure.
You didn't have to follow me up here.
Nonsense. I'm helping.
Well, can you help me pick the lock on this skylight?
Do I look like some vagabond cat burglar? It's
No,
bad
yeah.
enough I scuffed my trousers during the climb. Far be it for me to question you, Grace, but are you certain this is wise? I rather thought we would use our wits to gain entry.
I don't recall you having any suggestions, Pan.
You were so eager to start climbing the walls, I didn't want to discourage your vigor.
Plus, you wanted to stare at my butt on the way up.
I can make the best of any situation.
And there we go. Coming?
We're both going to regret this.
Yep, probably. Let's split up and look around.
What is this kind of sect?
What a long
Gathering.
day, hiding in the light. Such a long day, dreaming of tonight. This sacred bite. Hello, who's that there? You've messed up my flow. Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat. Oh, it's the muse. There are sacred bites, and then there's this sacred bite. So wrong, so right. I'm really gonna hate myself tonight. Medusa, listen, stop, I'm warning you. This is something you don't wanna do. Tell me more about me, look at you. A prime sashimi with opinions too. Medusa, listen, I'm warning you. Yes, keep on warning There's no rewinding, it's something you can't undo. Can't undo. It's kind of the point, lovely. Now look into me. Your body goes freely every time as it tenders, turning jelly as it renders. What'd you say, Grace? You okay, Grace? Where's the game face this time? You are currently experiencing something I like to call the preparation. Any questions or comments? That's right, it is widely known that I can turn folks to stone. But oh, I won't this time. Cause this time I find dine that oozy musy bloods my wine this time. Look into me. Oh, she's looking away. Hey, look into me. Saw hunger with no end. You lost Medusa. Unless you find a friend. What I can be look at me, but don't look at me. Athena made you like this. She was mad at me, so. Well, why was she mad? She said I'd been bad. Had you been? No. Now look into me. Medusa, look into your own eyes. Nope. Okay, the phone thing doesn't work on you. Ooh. Nevertheless, let's take a look at you. Fan called you hideous. That's just untrue. Enough.
I'd kill for eyes like that. The body, too.
Don't look at me.
Maybe the hair needs some attending to.
Don't look at me.
Big picture, honey. It's nothing you can't undo. Yeah, you're not a killer. You're much too cute.
You're lost, little girl. No more Hail Marys.
We have a
We
call
both
back.
know the
Okay.
cute girl's you. The killer's me.
Don't know, you don't know.
I do know that you didn't
Kill Calliope. So you know that it's true that I didn't do it.
know.
Yes, you do know, you know. Does that mean Athena knows?
No. Fine grace.
Don't you see, Medusa? You are just her tool. Your queen's a user. You're Athena's fool. Apollo could get you free. He's a friend to me.
That's what you said to me. Apollo
Can get you free.
Medusa free.
Is that a yes?
That's a maybe.
Did I miss something? I was hoping my entrance would be more dramatic.
Is he serious?
That depends. What do you think, Medusa? Will you help me out?
Oh, fine. Fine. What exactly is it that you want, pretty muse?
You were at the reliquary the night Calliope was murdered. I want to know why.
Blast! This is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only followed pretty Calliope to the reliquary. I never spoke to her, never even caught up to her. I swear it.
But you were there that night.
Yes, yes, I admit it. Ugh, Lady Athena will have my head. She'll mount it on a pike. Whatever you might think of me, I had no part in the Muse's death. I did not even know she'd been attacked until I saw her fleeing.
You followed Calliope to the reliquary. Why were you shadowing her at all?
I am Lady Athena's spy master, yes. Calliope has been trouble from time to time.
Of course.
Trouble enough to keep an eye on, hmm?
I keep watch over every idol who no longer lives in Olympus, but especially Calliope. When I realized she was headed to the reliquary that eve, I followed. I had a duty to Athena.
Astarion said he caught up with you out in the fog. Is that right?
I thought he was the one who had attacked her. He is a great beast of a creature.
Oh, that seems rather unlikely. The bull's as gentle as a lamb.
True that.
Yes, I only realized my mistake once I caught up to him, and by then the muse was gone.
And you never found her afterwards?
I thought she might flee to her pretty home, or to the sharp and prickly Persephone. She did neither.
Yeah, she came to see me. You haven't told Athena any of this? You agreed to help, remember?
I told her Calliope was at the reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
Why not? Wouldn't Athena find out from Hecate anyway?
I was not thinking clearly. I panicked. Lady Athena barely tolerates my presence as it is. If she thought I was involved in any way, if she even suspected...
Did you ever find out why Calliope went there?
I was never close enough to ask. When I drew near to the reliquary, that is when I saw the muse fleeing. She was frightened, bloodied, dying.
A tasty snack for you to hunt down.
I gave chase, yes, but to discover the truth. I knew Lady Athena would wish to know.
That does make sense from your perspective.
I didn't learn the truth until later. And then it was far too late.
Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me, remember?
I agreed to help you. I speak the truth.
Do you now?
One that conveniently paints you as innocent.
You presented an opportunity. Oh, to taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once again. It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have.
Oh, Medusa.
Well, what of you? The only reason I knew Calliope was going to the reliquary is because you informed me.
Well,
Oh, is that so?
it is true. But Grace, I can explain.
And you?
I'll bet you can. Let's put a pin in that for the moment, shall we?
I am a monster. It's true, I do not deny it. It's still, I did not kill the muse.
Okay, let's say we believe you. For the moment.
I've told you everything I know. We have a bargain. You said my curse might be lifted.
I'll ask Apollo. It's all I can do.
Whatever you do, pretty muse, I beg you. Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion. Show mercy. I know what I am horrifies you. It horrifies me as well. I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
None of those cursed has ever asked for their curse now.
Whether I tell Athena depends. Have you done this before?
Yeah.
Medusa, what happened to Artemis?
She left? I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol. If Lady Athena should learn the truth...
So, Pan.
I hope you find what you seek, pretty muse. And that we meet again someday. And sing a different song.
Again. So, Pan.
Now, before you say anything...
You knew. Right from the start, you knew Calliope was there that night.
Well, yes. She asked for the key and I gave it to her, no questions asked. I never lied to you, Grace. I said I didn't know what became of Calliope at the reliquary, and I didn't. But I wanted to, so I nudged you in the right direction.
He was the only one that knew that she was there.
You sold Calliope out. Medusa said you're the one who told her where Calliope went.
Well, it was worth a favor.
So, the moment Calliope walked out the door, you were on the phone selling her location.
I am trying to help, Grace. In my way.
Who are you helping?
What do you mean, in my way? What way is that?
The way where I don't take all the blame.
What else will I discover, Pan? I'd rather learn it now than later.
I wish I could tell you, Grace. I truly do.
Why don't you tell me then? Okay, I guess we talk to Apollo again.
Grace, back again so soon.
So soon.
Did you find
Today?
Medusa after all? You've been on my mind ever since you told me about her.
I did, and it was fine. I told you it would be. Okay, it almost wasn't fine, but it worked out. Nobody got hurt.
I see. Perhaps you'd best tell me what happened then. That sounds like quite the harrowing experience. One that could have gone very poorly indeed.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were worried about me.
I will always worry about you, Grace.
Is that a good thing? I'll take it as a good thing.
If you've cleared Medusa's involvement, that still leaves us with Pan. Have you confronted him about it?
He admitted to selling out Calliope, but not to killing her. I don't know if I can believe him.
I've never thought of Pan as a liar so much as a manipulator. Still, he would do anything to protect himself. I'll have to give this some thought. I did tell you we could discuss your memories and the Eidolon more in depth after the party. Did you have any questions, or...?
When all these memories start to return, will I feel different?
Well, let's see. It starts as dreams you'll have of places you've never been, people you've never met, fleeting images, feelings. Then they'll appear while you're awake. You'll be eating breakfast and suddenly recall when you last ate something similar in the 17th century. The only difficult part is that eventually it can be hard to differentiate between your life and all those other lives. They blend together.
I can imagine.
It does sound confusing.
But wouldn't it be more so that you forget the oldest
and not
memories?
all the memories
as
will
well?
be good ones. It can take time to process.
That's kind of how memories work. You forget the oldest one. Until you hit that age, and then it's the newest ones. And some of the oldest, maybe.
You said it becomes hard to differentiate your life from the others. How hard, exactly? It'll still be me, right?
Grace, would you say that who you are is at least in part due to your experiences?
Yep.
I guess so, sure.
Well, you'll have a lot more experiences. They won't feel like someone else's either. It will feel like you did all those things. They will shape who you are now, just as they shaped Calliope and all those who came before her. The good news is, you won't get all the memories. Each time we pass on, the older memories fade.
That would have been interesting to know beforehand. Like, technically, the more not Venus, Aphrodite dies and moves on and gives her memories to the next generation, the more she forgets. So eventually will come the time when she does not remember these wars and the outcome of it all. Although I would presume that since that is like her core memory that has been haunting her for the newer generation, that would kind of make it impossible to forget.
Wait, how is it good that old memories start to fade?
We're many thousands of years old, Grace. If all of those memories returned with perfect clarity, you'd drown in them.
Yeah, but doesn't that mean you've all forgotten so much?
Tell me, how much do you remember from when you were a small child?
Bits and pieces, I guess. Not much.
It's the same for us. The further I try to think back, the more blurry it becomes. I remember the important bits, but little else. Some of the really old memories. There's so many mortal stories that get mixed up with them, things my previous selves learned as legends. It becomes hard to tell. It takes time, Grace. You'll remember all the lives you've led, but at a pace you can handle, and nothing more.
All right.
How many times have you died? Can I ask that?
Well, we call it passing on, meeting the Eidolon, and it's fine. I've passed on 12 times that I can recall.
So your name isn't really Apollo.
Most recently, it was Lucas. Everyone Lucas ever knew is gone, however, so these days I prefer Apollo again.
Lucas? Seems weird to think of you as a Lucas.
It was weird for him, too. Much like yourself, Lucas becoming Apollo was somewhat of a surprise.
Sounds like there's a story there.
Tell me about Lucas.
Tell me about this Lucas. How did he become you? Or is it how you became Apollo?
Apollo had taken to surfing. He left the city without permission and roamed the coast looking for...
And he drowned?
Well, I'm not sure now. Whatever it was, he found it one night when a giant wave took him down. He was drowning, and I thought, this is finally it. But it wasn't. Lucas saw Apollo struggling and swam out to save him. He pulled us ashore, but it was too late. It took a long time to realize what happened. I didn't return to the city until years later. By then, everyone thought I was Apollo's chosen successor.
So no trial for you, huh?
It wasn't easy at first, without memories or anyone to guide
was
me.
it
but
kind of Hermes' job
No.
to show up as soon as an idol
Nothing like
passes
that.
on? Or dies? Or both? Where was Hermes when this happened?
Wait, what would have happened if Lucas hadn't tried to rescue you? What if no one was there when you...
When I died, then the Eidolon of Apollo's line would have ended forever, I think.
You think?
There have been stories about Eidolons that survive for a time and go wandering. That's probably all they are, though. Stories. It's not something we've had much opportunity to study, but normally death without passing on is how an idol really dies. Forever.
All right. Thank you.
That's a lot to consider. Assuming I'll even have time to worry about it, what with the trial coming.
Hopefully this eases whatever concerns you might have had. Anything else you'd like to discuss while you're here?
Tell me more about Calliope. You and her were good friends, right?
At some point in time.
For centuries, we were far more. I was the god of the arts, and the muses were my constant companions. We went everywhere together.
Ooh.
They had many names, but the three most common were Clio, Talia, and Calliope. The Sisters of Beauty, I called them, though they weren't always women.
I never thought of that. Do idols change gender a lot?
Most of us seek out inheritors who are like us, I suppose, but not all. Calliope, in fact, was a man in her previous incarnation. Christoph, I think his name was. A poet Calliope adored. I was surprised when she made him a muse.
Okay.
Who did Calliope become after that poet, Christoph?
You have to realize we're already into the period where Calliope and I weren't really speaking. She showed up one day in her new form, the one you met. An opera singer whose name she never revealed.
Wouldn't it be easy to look
as I
up
recall.
if she was a famous opera
I
singer?
told her she couldn't pass on every time she met an artist she fell in love with. Eventually she'd forget everything about who we were and where we came from. She said she'd rather forget than wallow in old memories like I or the other idols were doing. It was time to wake up and make the best of our situation. Calliope was an idealist without compromise. Always. She hated what we'd become. What I'd become.
Yeah, well, true that.
She wasn't wrong.
Understandable.
From how you describe it, you and Calliope fought a lot.
As often as we saw each other, which became less and less as time wore on. However, she fought with everyone. Calliope hated the idols being kept secret. She and Athena would get into screaming matches over the rules, and it got so I could no longer protect her. She moved out of Olympus years ago and kept to herself. I just assumed she was wrapped up with some new artist when I got the news.
Do you regret not making up with her?
Every day I think about our last conversation and what I should have said or done differently. The problem with immortality is that you think you have all the time in the world.
Well, technically, you can talk to Calliope again as soon as her memories come back. But, I don't understand why she was so hell-bent on having the idols revealed to the world. Unless she wanted to claim the glory and power of olden times. Because, let's face it, humanity is a greedy bunch. And if they find there's a group of people that has more power than they do, they will try to get these powers for themselves. Case in point, Aphrodite. So, yeah, I do not see the point where revealing idols to the world is a good idea.
It wasn't only fighting with Calliope, right? Surely there were good things too.
Is that how it sounds? No. She was marvelous. A force to be reckoned with if there ever was one. In the darkest days during the war, it was her songs that gave us hope. She kept Aphrodite alive through sheer determination, I think. Calliope cared. About us, about art, about people she'd only just met. It was her greatest strength as well as her greatest weakness.
I wonder why she picked me. I don't feel like I'm any of those things.
You underestimate yourself, Grace. I see a lot of her in you. She chose well.
Okay.
What happened to the other muses? You mentioned 2 others. Were they lost in the war?
Cleo perished centuries before. The victim of an obsessed writer she'd spurned. He kept her in a cage as his personal muse.
Ugh, that's pretty dark.
It was. By the time we found her, she was already... Well, it's enough to say her captor didn't survive her for long. Talia, however, was lost to us on the very last day of the war. We were about to leave on the ship, but she just never showed up.
Do you know what happened to her?
We never found out. I worried for years, even hired people to look, but as far as I can tell, she up and vanished into smoke that day. The war had ground her down. I was upset, but not surprised.
I'd like to know a little more about you. All I know is you live in a dump, you have an oracle, and you...
I'm not sure what to tell you.
Where is Oracle,
One
by
day
the
has
way?
bled into the next for so long, I feel like I've been lost in the spaces in between.
Wow, that's a bit
I would
dramatic.
imagine that immortality eventually
Yeah, well, it comes naturally. Music and the arts were once under my purview as a god.
How did that get decided? Did you have a big hat full of pieces of paper and you all picked at random?
No, we chose them for ourselves. Some, at least. Others were given to us by our priests. We collected godly responsibilities like marbles.
People collect marbles?
Or whatever it is mortals collect these days.
Boy, I collected
Cars,
marbles in my
perhaps?
childhood, okay?
The point is, we
I
took
don't have
our
that
godly
collection anymore,
duties
but still,
very seriously.
I collect them. I could get them for free at a toy shop, so...
You must have been very different back when you were a proper god.
I think most of us were. We saw ourselves as, I don't know, teachers. Mortals were our students, and we guided them to enlightenment. We thought we were special, infallible, I was as magnificent as the sun, and I surrounded myself with those who basked in my radiance.
That doesn't sound like you.
Yeah, I was arrogant. If there was a man or woman I desired, then I had to have them, or there would be consequences.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have liked me. I wouldn't have liked me.
What made you change?
So what is Persephone's beef with you exactly? Is it just about what Hades did to her?
That's no small thing.
It seems more personal than that.
I mentioned how Persephone's kidnapping almost meant war between Olympus and Hades, yes? Well, while this was all going on, Persephone managed to escape the underworld, and I'm the one she encountered first.
Uh-oh.
Hades was hot on her heels, and I had a choice. Either do battle with Hades and start the war right then and there, or let him take her back.
Yikes, Apollo.
Zeus would have had my head if I had sparked a war. Yet all I still think of are Persephone's eyes as Hades smugly took back his prisoner.
Yikes, Apollo.
It's not my finest moment.
You think? Have you ever tried therapy? Really? Like, don't get me wrong, therapy would probably help him, but what would help him more is maybe sit down with Persephone and actually talk it out. Apologize. Persephone will probably not accept that apology, and that is for her to decide. But you still fucking need him to sit down with her and get that out of his system. And she also needs to hear it. That he knows that it was wrong. That he knows that he fucked up. So, yeah, therapy, sure, but first, confrontational, okay? Thank you.
Apollo, have you ever tried, I don't know, talking to someone about how you feel?
I will never understand this modern fascination with therapy and focusing on one's feelings.
It might help. You never know.
Yes, I've tried it. There was one I used to speak to. Hecate enchanted him never to reveal what I told him. It was interesting. Frankly, my time with you has proven far more beneficial.
I'm not a therapist, Apollo.
I understand. And I don't mean to rely on you, only that it makes me happy just to know you, Grace.
You do not look happy. Okay. But this relationship will not work out if this is your way into fixing yourself, Apollo. You know that, okay?
I'd like to know a little
want
more
you to
about
know
the
that.
idols. I am one now, right?
You are. What would you like to know?
Well, what are we? Where did we come from? If an idol is a soul that moves from person to person, it must have started somewhere, right?
The short answer is, we don't know. If I think far enough back, I can remember bits and pieces. I remember my first Pythian games, the day the idols split in two over Troy, the day my first son died. But before that, nothing. None of us do. I vaguely recall the very first Apollo many thousands of years ago, but was he the original? Did he appear out of the ether? I couldn't tell you.
Psst. Isn't it strange to not know where you come from? For all you know, the idols could be aliens.
Interesting. The notion that there might be some other place far away where we're the norm is comforting.
Okay.
Sadly, our memories are filled with blanks. There was a war with beings we called the Titans. A terrible conflict where half our number died, yet do I remember a single battle. The last was after Rome fell. Zeus called us together to relay the news, told us to prepare for battle. And then, in the blink of an eye, I was in the 16th century. What made us forget 1,000 years? What happened during that time? We don't know. Athena calls that period the gap.
Was that the time when people did not believe in them or gave up on their beliefs or kind of just forgot about the entire civilization, and then in the 17th century they found ruins of that civilization, and that's when they reawoke?
The gap you mentioned. What was that like? Did you just wake up one day, or...
I know I was alive. I passed on my eidolon who knows how many times, yet the moment I woke up, as you call it, all memory of that period was gone. It was Athena who found us. I was in France, I think. She came to my farm, and the moment I laid eyes on her, I just knew. It all came back. Did someone do that to us? Did we scatter to the winds for 1,000 years on purpose? It's a mystery.
What about Athena? I mean, she's the one who found you, right? She must have been aware.
Athena claims she awoke on her own and spent the next century locating the other idols. We've pieced together very little of the gap or of our origins. We simply live with it. Gods we may be, but I'm afraid we don't have all the answers.
Earlier you mentioned your son dying. Did I hear that right? Can idols have children?
It was rare, but yes. Back in ancient times, some of them even became idols themselves.
Some of the idols are actually family, then?
Not anymore. Most of our children met terrible ends. A gift of the fates, perhaps. I don't know.
What did you do to the
The
fate
ones
that
who
they
weren't idols.
decided your children had to die? Okay.
It's hard. Watching your children grow old and die. Never understanding why they can't have the same immortality you do, and why you can't grant it to them.
Well, technically
My
you
first son
could.
is why I'm not permitted in Hades any longer. Let's simply say that most idols have stopped having children, and maybe leave it at that.
Tell me more about the war. It seems to have had a huge effect on all of you.
I don't think we would have left the old world otherwise. It was home.
From Aphrodite's song, I know Ares betrayed everyone. What did you do?
I caused it.
What?
I foresaw what was going to happen, so I tried to prevent it. I told Ares. I figured if the god of war couldn't stop what was to come, then...
And that's why he betrayed everyone.
He decided the idols were a lost cause. Because I told him we were.
Surely it could have happened anyhow. It was a big war. The biggest.
Perhaps. We'll never know, will we?
True.
My time afterwards was spent helping the survivors, keeping us on the move. If Hephaestus hadn't intervened, we would have all been captured.
And he's...
Oh, gone now, we assume, like so many others. We are nothing more than refugees from a war long over, Grace.
Was it hard for the idols to come to the new world? It's just a place like any other, isn't it?
I don't think it was the place so much as the condition we were in. Shell-shocked, one might say. Our entire world had been turned upside down. Suddenly, we had rules. Secrecy was paramount, and no one was permitted to leave the city. Some, like my sister Artemis, couldn't abide it.
Yeah, I've heard the name.
Goddess of the hunt. And a wild thing herself. She left, I think. Faded away without a word. As many did in the early days here. Later, Athena became even more strict. For our own good, of course, but it hasn't been easy. This city has never felt like home so much as a temporary shelter.
All right. Thanks for being so open, Apollo.
That's all I can think of for now. I'll see you around.
Of course. I look forward to it.
Dude really needs therapy. All right. I guess we meet Freddy and possibly friend. Oh, what? Hermes.
Hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
That's my name. Where's Freddy?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you are.
Okay. So, you were looking for me.
Waited. Were you looking for me?
All over, yeah. Athena sent me to find you, but it wasn't easy. Yeah, you must have been busy.
Yeah, because I stand trial soon.
Right. Right, that makes sense. Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk? I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually. She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
She could always come here. Everyone else does.
Athena entered the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs. And that creepy owl
Well,
of hers?
if everyone
Apollo says it's her eyes out in
always
the world.
indulges her.
It's everywhere. Watching.
So what, she just never leaves the building?
She'll go to the reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
So this is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm the god of messengers, baby. Travelers, doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which, you know, extra cool, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I can connect any two doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
You say it's easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose. Athena is super sweet, and she has a big, important job. Why wouldn't I want to help her out?
You can't be this nice. Are you for real?
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be served.
I find this question really redundant, seeing how we know that this current Hermes is only in his job 1 year. Or I guess I should say they, them, right? I don't know. They've had this job for 1 year, this position. And we know that normally they choose someone before they pass on the eidolon. So, yeah. 99% of the time, they would know the former idol. before, well, taking on their powers. So let's go.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Okay. Oh, when you see Freddy, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Sure, go ahead.
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know, you got it together really quick.
Thanks, I guess.
Is this Act 3 now? No, I'm gonna stick with... Oh, I get a second trade. Okay. Fuck. Okay, so... Do we go for more compassionate or more aggressive? In the end, can I just choose all the traits? Is that the final result? I feel like there were more charming and clever options than there were kick-ass ones, so let's go charming.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
I prefer to stand, thanks.
As you like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Oh.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
No.
But you know what happened there. That's where Calliope was attacked.
Yet it's not where she died, Grace, is it?
So because she made it all the way to my apartment, we shouldn't care why she was bleeding to death along the way.
You think our judgment was rash? It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end.
You want to kill me now?
I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
Grace, power, now, please.
Do you really? Let's explore where all that caring has gotten them, shall we? You're holding on with a grip so tight, your knuckles are turning white. But that's not enough, is it? Every idol I've met is either lost or broken, or both. They're all slipping through your fingers. If you actually cared about them, you'd do something about it instead of sitting up here worrying about your precious rules.
Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next. Walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered. And by one of our own. The list goes on.
So you add to it. I show up and you kill me off because you can't be too careful.
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean, our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind.
Mortality is disappearing?
So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate. Even
It
if
is
it
time to
appears
rest, all of you.
unfair.
You know, it's too bad. I've been an idol for 5 minutes, and I've been out there solving problems you've all wrestled with for how long now? I could have helped you, Athena. I could have helped all of you. But you don't see that, do you? You're so busy holding on to what you have.
Oh no,
You can't see what you're throwing away.
the symbol of power. The hand
I know we've
movement
put a
of
great
power.
deal on your shoulders, Grace.
The
I
hand
do.
positioning of power.
All I
I'm
called
sorry.
you here to ask is that you please
only a
not
thing
make
you
my
understand,
job
yeah,
more
Trevor.
difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
Who has access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or...
Does it matter? You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
No.
The same person gave it to me who gave it to Calliope.
And who gave it to Calliope then? I see.
All right, let's talk about Medusa.
Met her, have you?
Is it true you can't remove her curse? Or is she just too useful?
I wish I could remove the curse. I'm afraid the Athena who bestowed it is long gone. She was prideful, that Athena. As prideful as she was powerful, I'm ashamed to say.
The current Athena is responsible for everything she's done.
I am well aware, Grace. What is it that you would have me do exactly?
How about you stop treating her like a servant? Maybe send her somewhere she won't be tempted all the time.
Oh, well, if you happen to hear of a diet camp for man-eating monsters, by all means, do let me know. Now, if there isn't anything else...
God, I don't like her.
What do you know of Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
Like you?
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
We've all killed, my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared by mortals and gods alike.
Another idol, I mean.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
Sort of, but I feel like I'm missing something important. Maybe the goddess of wisdom could help me out?
It would be helpful to know what Calliope was doing at the reliquary, but she's not available to ask. Not until you regain her memories, at least.
Well,
Why
you
not
could
put off
could
the
let
trial
me
until then?
live.
Seems like a good way to solve all this. Yeah?
And trust what you decide to share? I think not.
Wow, thanks.
Speaking of the reliquary, you went there, right? Once Hecate told you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal. One she knew. Perhaps the incidents are connected, perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace. I'm sorry.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
I am rooting for you, Grace.
Why
If
did
there's
you
another
call
way to
me
resolve
here?
this, any way at all, I will take it.
Will you? Really?
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
can't say I'm surprised. Athena has always struggled in a crisis.
Well, that's a nice way of putting it.
Remember, she was a warrior. When pressed, she's always turned to that aspect, sought to maintain absolute control. It'd be hypocritical to say it's wrong of her. She's battled for me as much as for anyone.
Do you think she's telling the truth about the idols dying out?
Yes, though I find it odd she chose to tell you.
Yes, same.
Maybe Athena thought, who'd believe Grace if she blabbed about it anyway?
Sadly, while I'd prefer to stay in her good graces, I doubt that will be possible.
Uh-oh, what now?
You may not like this, but you need to go back to the reliquary.
Why? Apparently, I better know why.
You know, Athena said something to me. That it'd be nice to know what Calliope was doing there in the first place.
As usual, you're way ahead of me.
It's the only piece of the puzzle we're missing. Calliope went there because she had a plan.
Oh yeah, okay,
But
but
what
I
plan?
thought we couldn't figure that one out.
If she left clues behind, wouldn't Hecate have found them already?
That's a really good question.
Remember how I told you it'd be years before you got Calliope's memories back? Well, it's true, but not entirely.
Do I have to bewitch myself?
Okay.
Those memories are inside you. You go somewhere important to Calliope or touch something special to her, you will get flashes, feelings.
Of course.
Do you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
Whatever happened to Calliope there,
Okay, just touch
it ended her
everything,
life.
alright?
All we need
I
to
will
do
go
is
hug some trees. Let's go.
uncover those memories.
Last time Freddy and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
Okay. Do you want to ask Athena for permission?
It just seems like a radical step. For you.
A week ago, I would have said that breaking into the reliquary couldn't be done. A week ago, I couldn't have imagined being here. My stance on a lot of things has changed. If you have another idea, however, I'm happy to go along with it.
Oh, yeah, sounds like a plan.
What
I
about the
guess.
alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms? At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then the alarms bringing Asterion and Hecate, and all three of us do a great deal of apologizing.
Let's just hope that's all those alarms do.
Yeah.
Are you sure about this? You want me to wander around hoping something comes to me?
Am I sure? No. No, I'm not.
Oh, that's comforting.
Indeed.
What if Medusa is lying? What about Pan? We could look into him some more, couldn't we?
Oh, well, do you have a way we can
Sing
look
a
into those
song
things without
and be
encountering
gone?
even more lies?
Deja vu it is.
Toss a coin to your songstress. Oh, well, I have plenty.
Let's say I do this. What am I hoping to find?
Some memory of what happened to Calliope, even a flash. Anything that gives us something to work with.
And if that doesn't happen?
Make it happen, Grace. As if your life depends on it.
I can really see why the idols call you the cheery one.
I'm sorry, but why is she here again?
Is there really no other way? This seems a bit desperate.
I think that's kind of the point, Grace.
There isn't much time left, and I'm out of ideas that won't take more time than we have.
Well, there's always running, right? Grace leaves the city, goes on a world tour, becomes rich and famous. It's just me. Okay then.
Right then. Back to the reliquary it is.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
I can't go into the reliquary with you. Not without tipping off Hecate. But I won't be far. If I get the slightest sense that something has gone wrong, I am coming in.
Tip off Hecate?
Still, promise me you won't take risks.
I'll try my best.
I'll try.
Ugh, can we just get on with this already?
I would have chosen you if I got the chance, you know? But you kind of came first. So... Fuck. Hecate's kind of happy with how we got her together with Starion, right? So could we just be honest with her and try it that way? Sending Freddy would kind of be dangerous right now. We know that mortals are not allowed in here. Although she does like Freddy. I don't know. But if we are supposed to retrace Calliope's steps, and I guess sneaking in would be the best way to regain those memories. Let's try sneaking in the back way.
Wait, are you sure this is right? Was that the right door?
You're asking me like I'm supposed to know?
It just feels like we're back outside again. Maybe that was some kind of portal or...
Well, maybe
Or maybe we're right where we're supposed to be.
Then we should be careful. Remember what the Minotaur said? Alarms. Magical defenses.
None of which killed Calliope, we think. But sure, I hear you.
How do we avoid getting lost? It's like a labyrinth.
Oh, it is a labyrinth, but I've never had any trouble finding my way around. Hey, easy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, no need to freak out. I'm a guardian, sure, but I'm not a monster. But, yeah, you know you're not supposed to be in here, right?
Yep.
I need this, Astarion. I have to figure out what Calliope did here. Please, can't you just let us look around?
Oh, it's just... Kate would be so mad.
She knows you're the sweetest, most thoughtful bullman there is. She'd understand.
I want to, but...
I'd really appreciate it.
I need to bring you back to Kate. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Hey! Come back! Oi, come back!
Why would you follow Freddy?
Okay.
Okay, so I guess
I don't
he is
hear
giving me a
anything.
chance to retrace.
I think I'm
Calliope's
alright.
steps.
I hope Freddy's okay. She better be. First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start?
Good question. Just touch everything.
Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just... focus.
Guess it's song time. Or not? She looks very determined, alright.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
Oh. I probably have the time for all of it, but... I was about to say let's go for the mirror first, but that's not even an option. Do all of these stand for something else? For someone else more so. Because Trident would obviously be Poseidon. The olive branch could be Zeus. Same with the golden apple, though. The scroll, maybe Athena is wisdom. The mask, Apollo. The snake, well, the egg. Possibly Hades. Okay, let's just, I don't know, look at it. Look at all of them.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
Let's hope. Okay.
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both. What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left?
That has nothing to do with the mask.
Right?
Hello? It was always go left, by the way.
Is this an armory, too? Freddy, are you out there? Can you hear me?
Why?
What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
Yeah. I thought I gave you the clever trait.
They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
Nothing to do with anything.
Oh, there is the mirror. Okay.
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
Grace, you are not helping. At all.
I don't even know what language that is.
Scribbles. So I was right. It was the mirror from the get-go.
Calliope was
go.
here. She was standing right here. And she...
The Fates?
Uh-oh. I don't suppose there's any chance you'll put those knives away.
They don't look alive, Grace. Run?
Okay, then.
They're not alive, Grace.
What's happening? Why didn't it work?
Grace, they're clearly not living beings.
Oh! Grace? Freddy! We've got to run! My powers don't work on them, they just keep coming!
Doesn't see them. Okay, she does.
No, I won't let you!
You did not just murder Freddy.
Freddy!
But I would presume we have our murderers? Whatever they are? Whoever they serve?
Oh god. Oh god, Freddy!
Not again.
Oh no. Oh, Grace.
You summoned the Furies.
What?
Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
I didn't! There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it!
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
I don't care what brought them! They killed Freddy! You need to help her!
I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that. This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
Nah.
How can you say that? I didn't mean for this to happen!
Your intentions are irrelevant, Grace. All choices have consequences.
I didn't choose this! I wouldn't have let her—
We have to leave. We have to leave now.
Why can we not take Freddy with us? Or her body at least? What?
Grace, I'm sorry. I know what Freddy meant to you.
Do you?
It should have been me, not her. This was my fight, my problem. I'm already slated to die if anyone paid the price.
And repeat history? Would you rather have died there, passing your Eidolon onto Freddy instead? Freddy gave you a chance. Grace, is that what happened to Calliope? Was she attacked by the Furies as you were?
Yep.
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
The Furies. Sent by the same person, I imagine.
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
Even in our prime, none of the idols had the Furies at our beck and call. I mean, perhaps Zeus, but he's long gone. I honestly didn't know the Furies still existed.
Clearly someone can do it.
I mean, unless they weren't sent. Unless they were responding to something else, something you'd done unwittingly. I'm sorry, I'm afraid your guess is as good as mine.
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
Well, apparently she wanted to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates are primordial beings, like the Furies. They're said to control destiny. Perhaps Calliope wished to know her destiny. Or change it. I'm not sure.
Can these fates really control the future?
They're tied into fate, as I am. Perhaps they're even where my power stems from, or how Hecate's books are written.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, apparently.
Could it have been the fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
I doubt it. If they didn't want to answer the mirror, I'm certain they simply wouldn't.
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
They're not. Hecate called them embodiments of retribution, and I suppose that's the best description. They go back to, well, the time before my memory. I was once told they were created to enforce the most ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Decrees one couldn't break, written in blood. Laws even idols abided by in the days of old Olympus. But those surely died with Zeus. Even if they hadn't, you can't have broken any. They're not easy to overlook.
Example? We do know where the Furies stopped, so...
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the Fates.
Why not ask them? You too have caused quite the stir. Hecate is beside herself, and Athena is out of her mind. Well done.
How long have you been listening?
Long enough to know that you need another way to speak to the Fates, unless you're planning on trying the reliquary again.
No thanks, no.
No, not a chance. We'll find the truth on our own, Persephone.
If you sent Grace to
Apollo.
wander about looking for Calliope's memories, you're already out of options.
Wait, what's this about some other way? What are you talking about, Persephone?
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time.
Guys, can we have a sit down after this?
I thought not. The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
Is Apollo right? Is this something you planned all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would occur at the reliquary? Perhaps you think I'm the one who unleashed the Furies upon you.
You've waited for this opportunity for over a century.
Waited, yes. Bided my time. And the moment has arrived.
But you came here to help, right?
And I came here to help.
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. So your promise to help Grace was an empty one? Step up, for once, and do what she needs you to do. Get us there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and, overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
Do we care about breaking rules now? Let's go.
Oh, it's another crazy plan, right?
Grace.
I know, but there's no point in stopping now, is there?
I can't. I'm sorry.
Apollo.
But this is a step too far.
And consider this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies. According to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
Oops.
Wait, what? Freddy's in Hades? What? Persephone, why didn't you lead with that?
I didn't want it to seem like I was playing on your sympathy, Grace.
Thank
But
you.
you'll play on mine.
Yep.
Fine. I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
If that's what you prefer, by all means.
It's fine,
Absolutely
Hermes.
should have sided with Persephone.
this
I
over
am
with.
regretting my choices. I could have had a sexy ruler of Hades
Shall I wait here?
as my girlfriend.
or-
No.
God damn it.
I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
Oh, this is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
I would presume playing for his sympathies would work more than anything else. Like, yeah, the last piece of the puzzle, but what do they care about that? So, yeah.
Freddy's dead, Hermes.
What? When did that happen?
She was killed by the Furies. That means she's in Hades. Probably. I have to try to find her there. You're her friend too. I know you wouldn't want to abandon her.
Okay.
I feel kind of bad doing that, but thank you.
Signal when you need to come back.
You sure?
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
Be careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go.
What would I have done without getting Persephone on my side as well? Oh,
Welcome to the
I would be
real
kind of
underworld.
stuck, no? Damn, it's empty.
Wow. It feels so empty.
But shouldn't
So
the
lonely.
souls of the people that died long
It's
ago,
not completely
while still
empty.
believing in the gods,
Neither is the
They'll be
throne, for
here?
that matter. A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
Orpheus. Right. And where's his Eurydice?
You didn't think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol. He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
That's what you're here for.
I'm gonna fight him?
Off the
Oh, you'll
throne,
see.
huh?
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
Yeah, well, he
It
failed.
should. His is a popular tale among mortals regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left with nothing. Hades tricked him, you see, and with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours?
Is anyone a fan of
He
Persephone
is not a
except for me?
fan, no.
Well, probably
Not that it
the rest
matters.
of the game's fans, but you know, in this game's universe at least.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Come. It's time to cross the Styx.
Well, do you have enough money to pay the ferryman? What do you see, Grace?
The ferryman will come soon. As we are not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case clearly and with determination.
Okay, thanks. We'll try, I guess. That does not sound like a very well-maintained ship. And why do I have to convince him? Okay.
I am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Kore Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again. No, Corone, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
Oh, how dare you? Persephone, how can you leave him without his card? Well, our main goal here is to save Freddy. The rest is kinda besides the point.
My name is Grace, and I'm here to save my friend Freddy. Have you seen her?
He says he has. She spoke a great deal as they crossed the river, and that made him very happy.
Happy? Why happy?
Well, he has nobody to talk to.
I don't imagine Corone gets much company these days, Grace. No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Corone. Stop asking.
Next time.
Oh, I'm sure we can come up with something to amuse him.
Aww.
See? You don't even need to interpret that for me.
Yes, what fun. Thank you for encouraging him.
He's adorable, okay?
Let's get underway, Corone. It's a long ride to the throne room.
So we sing for him? Why are we using our powers?
I wouldn't touch that. Way too much for you. Overload you. Blow a fuse. Every story, every memory winds up here in the water. I used to dream that this river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes. Then suddenly I was found alone. I destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Ilia's dead here, isn't it?
Everything here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddy, too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me.
It wasn't your fault. There was no right or wrong. It wasn't your fault. You didn't belong. If my life was stolen, wouldn't know where to turn. Candle isn't finished, it's a slow burn.
That's Orpheus?
Someone's coming. There's music floating through. Someone's coming. And it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
There's someone singing with us.
That would be Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone's
We
coming.
might have a problem.
A wolf is waiting in the
This
tomb.
bard's already
Someone's
dead,
coming.
but you can defeat him.
I can feel them howling at the
My
moon.
help.
Don't forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget,
that reeks
but you
of
can
the
bet he
enemy.
knows someone's coming.
It's about time, Persephone.
Orpheus, what happened to the music?
I have been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. And you brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way. Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented.
My
no
thanks.
offense, Benny. Welcome to my underworld. Let me treat you to a song, a welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse, any requests? Questions?
What's your problem with Persephone?
Dow, 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 loop it. Dow, dow, dow. I didn't do what I was told, didn't know that it was all a game. I didn't think that he would do it. Then Eurydice was gone. And Persephone stood right beside him and said, what a shame. He was always gonna kill her and you knew it. And I never got to have my revenge. My pain never ends.
She stood.
Persephone won't turn my back. Won't turn my back. Turn my back on you again.
It wasn't your fault. How are you to react?
What's with that weird transitioning?
It wasn't your fault. Now there's no turning back. If my love was taken, I wouldn't know where to turn. Your candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
This tete-a-tete is over. If he's the victim, what am I?
Queen, let's not lose our composure. The muse understands.
Well, I won't comply. I'd rather die.
Okay,
Corpses in crowns, tangled and trapped. Eyes full of cobwebs, only looking back. Don't you see what I see? Looks all dead to me, are both the same.
The same?
I like what you're doing, Muse, but I thought you'd be on my side.
The bard is to blame for the hell that he's been in.
Persephone, you're the reason I'm here. I'm not here to give in.
Oh, you think I will?
Can I get this through both of your heads? You're fighting over something that's dead. I mean, you should have seen this coming.
There's no point in reasoning with him, Grace.
Oh, I believe she was speaking to us both.
I certainly wish I'd seen you coming.
It isn't your fault. Hades broke you both down. It isn't your fault. This is a little ghost town. But you're forgetting Frey. I just want her return.
Candle isn't finished.
won't do what you were told, but you won't face the fact that you're to blame. Persephone, you blew it. You must understand each other by now. All of this is getting kinda old. What a shame.
Yes,
There's the
Hades is
door
now
walk through.
But I never got to have my revenge.
Our pain never ends.
Our pain never ends.
Orpheus, I promise you now, belatedly, I won't turn my back. I won't turn my back on you again.
Good. Love the quick resolution through a song.
We have been fools.
Yep.
You're right. Yet, what about the throne? We can't just leave it empty, can we?
I guess we only have one option. I kinda would have loved though. But okay.
All that going around in circles, digging up old wounds, and for what? So you can fight over a chair.
We know it's the fucking key. Why are we destroying it?
There.
You dare. What gives you the right to interfere in this manner? That throne was not yours to break.
Look around you, Persephone. Hades is empty. That chair you wanted so badly, it doesn't matter anymore.
It mattered to me.
Yeah, I'm sorry about
I
that.
paid for that throne with tears and blood, Grace. With years of humiliation you know nothing about. I thought we could help each other, but no, you would rather lecture me. So what's your plan now, Grace? I assume you must have one after that big demonstration.
My plan? It's exactly the same as it was before.
You've lost me.
Come on, Persephone. Do you really expect me to believe you just showed up at my apartment eager to help? You wanted to do this, but you couldn't. You needed to convince me, to convince Apollo, to convince Hermes to help you. And for that, you'd say anything, right? You'd tell us there was a way to contact the Fates.
Which there never was. You're correct.
And Freddy?
If the throne alone could bring somebody back from the dead, surely even Orpheus would have figured it out.
That's it then. We came here for nothing.
I doubt the Fates would have responded even to the mirror, Grace. And the boundaries of death cannot be commanded away. Not even by the ruler of Hades.
Then what is this throne good for? Just a fancy chair? Bragging rights?
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Do you? Okay, probably, yeah. Hey.
Freddy, you're here.
Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
I do. I want to go back. I want it all to go back. It's not supposed to end like this.
This isn't the end. Hey, it's not by a long shot. You still have a whole story to finish.
Without you?
Yeah. Without me.
I don't want to.
Well, I don't blame you. I happen to be really good company. Hey, no.
I guess this is it, huh?
Almost. I found someone while I was down here. Someone you really need to meet.
Why is she here?
Calliope? You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace.
My Eidolon is inside Grace. The rest of me... I'm here, Persephone.
This is real.
I guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
We parted ways years ago. Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I'd take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how bitterly we argued at the end. Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Apollo's prophecy?
He didn't tell you? No. I don't suppose he could have. It's a long story.
Okay.
You don't mean to say that Apollo is responsible for your death, right? But his prophecy is.
Yes. It said I needed to die.
Someone else knew about the prophecy. Athena.
No.
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
Let's start with why me,
come to
because
me?
that's been bothering me
Of all
a
the
bit.
places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
I don't blame you, in case you're wondering.
You don't?
You didn't ask for all this to happen. You did the best you could, Calliope.
Thank you for saying that, Grace. Truly.
Of course. Okay. Tell me about the prophecy, because that's probably related to the going to the reliquary.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn. Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I suspect he disagrees.
Oh. When we learn of the prophecy, we know what's going to happen. That means we are bound to repeat the same mistakes. But it could also just mean that the Calliope in the previous Calliope's form is the one that needs to die. So maybe we can listen to the prophecy?
What was the prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it, just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
It doesn't just involve you, does it? It involves me. It must, or you wouldn't hesitate.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
And I'm the last muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but...
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
You went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
And he probably
told
also
Medusa
told
where you
Athena.
went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh. Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
Do you blame Athena for what she did?
She wanted to save the idols. And I wanted that too.
Well, I blame her. And Apollo for not telling us what she'd done.
If he had, Grace would have been locked into the same fate as Calliope.
We don't know that.
Seeing those broken chains, aren't those the chains that are supposed to hold down the Titans? Are we gonna face the Titans as well? So what now?
I have to go back. And I have no idea what will happen. None of this seems real.
Okay, we're singing. Let's go.
So many years of history, fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go. I never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go. It's time to deep within my soul. You and through the dark, gone. You're irreplaceable. It's time to go. It was quick and so was I was not prepared to die, but Grace, I choose this, and I know you'll get by. It's time. So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud, Grace.
Freddie, I gave everything to watch you go.
I know.
Now it's time to go.
It's time to go.
You've returned.
Persephone, don't start.
And I see Freddie isn't with you. I'm so sorry, Grace. Did you at least get to speak to the Fates?
No.
Then what happened?
Then we found Calliope.
Calliope, but her Eidolon is inside you. How
It doesn't work like that. The Eidolon is only a part of an idol. The rest just...
Calliope told us what happened. The prophecy, how you warned her, how you've been lying to us. You knew. You knew the truth this entire time, even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
All right.
You were trying to protect me, right? You didn't want me to share Calliope's fate?
I thought I could nudge you in the right direction. Help you find the truth without learning about the prophecy.
Well, you failed. We know it now.
Then it's done. You're locked into it.
Isn't the prophecy open to interpretation? Couldn't you be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
That's right. Leave. It's what you're best at. I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. But if she believes you need to die in order to save the idols, if she truly believes that, it won't matter what anyone says.
True. Does there still need to be a trial? If we go to Athena privately, maybe we could work out some kind of deal.
She won't make a deal. All that will afford her is a chance to kill you before the trial.
She tried that once already.
And your friend died as a result. No, it's a clever thought, but Athena needs to be challenged in front of everyone. When you go to the trial, I'll back your play, up to and including overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
And how do I prepare? Just get everyone on my side or what? Why confront Persephone? We kinda already talked about her. Okay, so I guess we talk to everybody and then go meet Athena. He's not here?
Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Paul comes in, mopier than his usual mopey self, and won't say a word about why. But of course, it's you.
Okay, why are you so pissed at me?
Look, I know you care about Apollo. I'm not here to hurt him.
Uh-huh, yeah. And, why should I believe you?
Because I care about him too.
I guess I can go ask him if he wants to talk to you. Don't be surprised if he says no, though.
That's fine.
It's all right, Oracle. I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
You can't continue doing that, no.
I didn't mean for it to end up this way.
I know. It's okay, Apollo. You have to stop torturing yourself over this.
I wanted you to find out about Athena without learning the prophecy.
Well,
Yeah, it was
that
difficult to help
Athena
without
is involved was
too
pretty much
much.
obvious from the get-go.
Even pointing you at Pan. I was hoping he could be pressured into assisting more. When I first became Apollo, I was so sure I could help people. Help the world. I ignored the warnings.
Meaning you
I
gave
have no
out
idea how many lives I ruined before
prophecies?
I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena. This one time, I thought that maybe it will be different.
But the prophecy only says the last muse. Grace right now might have the eidolon of the last muse, but she is technically not the last muse. She only has her power. So wouldn't that affect the prophecy? At least.
You don't know everything, Apollo. Half the problem is that you and every other idol thinks they do.
What do you mean?
Trying to prevent the prophecy is what's making it come true.
Yep.
So you want to, what, stop trying?
Maybe.
I hope this doesn't change things between us. You've come to mean a great deal to me.
I feel the same way, Apollo.
I guess all that remains is the trial. Whatever happens, Grace.
Right,
I'll be standing right there by you.
as you have been doing this entire time. Always not being
You
there.
better.
But thanks, Apollo. Totally trustworthy. If I ever were to replay this, I would definitely side with Persephone next time.
Pan? Are you here? Pan!
Although I feel like it doesn't matter who you side with. Oh, sorry. They will always kind of leave you alone.
Alright then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. You're not here to yell at me, are you?
No, I, wanted to apologize.
Apologize? To me? Well,
for thinking you might be behind Calliope's murder. Turns out that's not the case.
Oh, then you've learned something, haven't you? Something not exactly pleasant. I see. Isn't that always the way?
True.
Tell you what, Grace. Let's indulge in one last transaction. Relay what you've learned, and I'll see if I have any advice to offer.
You know what? Sure. Kinda can't get worse.
Where do I begin?
Well, of course it was Athena.
Yep.
Wait, you knew?
No, how could I?
So what now?
Let the prophecy play out.
Huh?
Let it play out. It doesn't say the last muse will die. Just that she must for the idols to continue. Perhaps the idols shouldn't continue. Seems reasonable enough.
I doubt Athena would agree. Or many of the other idols, for that matter.
Yes, well, if history says anything about the idols, it's that we're a bunch of reactionaries who make poor decisions.
Yep.
Frankly, change is long overdue. Continuing on as we have been isn't appealing, and I doubt I'm the only one who thinks so. I'm rather looking forward to the trial now. How exciting.
Perfect shock face there. Alright. Let's talk to Persephone before we head to the auditorium and I guess end it there. One final song, probably. To decide our fates. Or Athena's. She's not here? Ah, there she is.
Did you forget something, Grace?
It felt like we hadn't quite finished our conversation.
It seemed pretty finished to me. What more is there to discuss?
Are you okay?
How about you? Are you okay?
Oh, I am many miles from okay, Grace.
Don't you want to talk about it?
Calliope would not have approved of the way I acted. But then she seldom did. It was so good to see her in Hades. To have her say she forgives me. I just wish it were as easy to forgive myself.
You could apologize, you know. We could start over, from square one.
You shatter my throne without so much as a by your leave. And I'm the one who apologizes?
I could go first, if you like. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too. Believe it or not. Is that better?
It's a start.
Is it any easier out there? Do you miss being immortal, Grace?
Eventually I will. I'll always wonder what I might have become.
I never gave it a second thought before. And now I wonder.
Alright. I didn't mend everything, but it was a start. Let's go. Community building. Okay. So we're back to the beginning, basically. Like a man lost at sea.
So this is it. All your new friends have lied to you, but somehow they're gonna get you through the trial, right? I wish Freddy were here.
Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Everybody joining in?
I'll embrace the fire as it burns deep inside, bright enough to guide me, an ocean defied. But as I burn, they've all turned away one by one. In the end, am I alone? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, no breeze. I am drifting.
Where are the spirits coming from?
Water, no star to be seen. In your heart, we remain. You do not sail in vain. In my heart, you remain. I do not sail in vain.
Okay, here we go.
Where's the owl?
Hello? Oh, Grace, there you are. Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
Oh, Hermes.
I thought this was Olympus.
Not this office building. My word, no.
Hermes, speak up. Where are you leading me?
Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Isn't the owl the symbol of
Is
Ares,
this
though?
a real place?
It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing.
For you mean?
Let's begin, shall we?
Why is everybody looking so angrily at me? Guys, I thought we made up. Hey.
Brothers, sisters, everyone, look around you.
Athena, shut
We
up, please.
few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying. It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures has arrived. And you'll be the one deciding which of those extreme measures is implemented, right? You and no one else.
When has there ever been anyone else? Each of
I
you
don't
is
know.
here because I
When your father was
brought
alive?
you here. I protected you. I carved out this space in a strange land so we could survive. I am at this trial to tell you that, as always, I will look out for you. I will save you. Trust in me, Pallas Athena, daughter of Zeus and leader of the chorus, and I will do anything it takes to keep you all alive.
You'll do anything?
Oof. Do we play to his sympathy? Or do I reveal the truth? I kinda wanna do both though.
Tell them. Let them know what that anything includes. Tell them about the prophecy Apollo gave you, and how you've interpreted it. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
We spoke to Calliope in Hades. She told us how you sent the Furies after her.
You
How
couldn't
dare
have.
you, Taki?
Yes, I could. There's more to an idol than just the eidolon. Maybe you even knew that once.
It was
but
pretty
you've
obvious
forgotten.
that
Just like
Athena
all
was
the idols have.
involved somehow.
You don't know everything, Athena.
I wasn't very
No,
surprised.
No, I do not accept this. You are lying.
You're the one who's been lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy? Tell them.
Alright. Our final
Yes,
possibly
it's
song?
me. It's me. Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be. You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry hooray once it's on the dish. That's how we do this. Yes,
The songs are all very similar, kind of, in the way they
I
sing,
have
at least.
always cared for you. I'll always do all these things for you. All these things that you are not prepared to do. All I ever did, all the sacrifice, all I ever hid, trying to be nice, everything for you. But in any case, I always knew you'd throw it in my face. You're so controlling. Sorry, little bird, time to wring your neck.
This I know. Once the muse is dead, questions creep. They'll burrow in my head. What did I do? What didn't I do?
So we would get callbacks to
All this
old songs
time,
now?
You've shown us what to sing. Wisdom.
Well, they were
what
all
you
here.
bring. Is that
Persephone
still
should join in too soon, and
It's
then
coming from you. You're lost, little boy. You've lost all perspective. You're ready to throw this away. You call that wise? Nobody needs to make a sacrifice. None of you see. So it's down to me. It's fine. I'll take all the blame.
you see it all. You just see a scrap. You wanna make the call. You need to hold the map. You cloistered children. It's time for you and all who stand with you. Yes, you too. Form a queue. Time to follow through. Cause and effect. You feed this thing more blood, you'll feel regret. I know you know I'm right. You feel it deep inside. If I stop now, Olympus is wrecked. Cause and effect.
Well, she called on them already, so somebody has to die. Unless the owl sacrifices herself. What, we're just gonna die together?
So romantic, me and you. I wouldn't wanna be cut to pieces with just anybody.
I was so low, I nearly withdrew. Now I'm here because she inspired me.
Grace, I love you. Oh, not in that way. I just meant to say you're great, Grace, and I'm with you. Or I'm not with you. I'm just you know what I mean.
Maybe I should have chosen Pan instead. He's a better singer. For sure.
Of course, it's me. Because of me, this prophecy would come to be. My Olympus is gone, and you're all looking on at a stranger wearing my face.
That looks disturbing.
My Olympus is gone. Now I'm some other one.
Why
Just
reuse
how long has
that song
she
now?
been in place? You set off hoping you could get to somewhere right, but it's been too many years since the mainland was in sight. There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is. I leave it up to you what to do with this. I forgive you, Athena. Look into me. I know what I see. guess I'm monster. I've met monsters who weren't monsters. I'm a monster to be.
True that.
I'm sorry, Grace. I'm sorry, all of you. I wish Calliope could know it too. She does. She hears you.
Sorry. I took the high road, according to my achievement. Hi, everybody.
Are you finished? You've been talking forever.
We're done, yes.
And?
You certain about that chair, brother? You've always said you didn't want it.
I think it's about time, don't you?
Responsibility suits you, Apollo. Maybe one day you'll even button up your shirt.
Well, fortunately I won't be in the position long enough to find out. We've decided to disband the course. No more laws, no more hiding from mortals. It's time the idols found a new way.
You're planning to tell everyone what we really are? Isn't that risky?
We'll give it some time to let those who are afraid go into hiding, but it needs to happen. We have to rejoin the world.
All right. What about Athena?
What about Athena? She can't be okay with this.
She won't fight it. She said, and I quote, "Whatever your decision, I will abide by it."
That's a switch.
The fight's just not in her anymore. She was so certain she was doing the right thing.
It must be tearing her apart now that she's failed.
That's why she uses.
We'll see how long this
melody.
new Athena lasts.
Okay, and you all agree?
You all agree to this? No argument?
Oh, we don't do anything without argument, dearest.
It's what Calliope fought for. It seems appropriate. I only wish you were here to see it.
Calliope would definitely approve.
Yes, well, it'll be up to us to pick up the pieces if this all falls apart.
We have to try. What other choice do we have?
It's hard to picture the idols living without rules. Medusa comes to mind, for instance. Think she'll be okay with mortal laws?
Medusa has offered to live in the reliquary. Frankly, I think she's relieved. As for the others, I suppose they'll have to answer to mortal authorities now.
These authorities. Do you think we could ask them about Hephaestus?
I don't see why not.
All right.
I have a few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
I was hoping you might.
If there's time, we could prepare a campaign.
A campaign? You make it sound like preparing for battle.
Yeah, it kinda
It is, kinda. The idols would be stars before you know it. If you're famous enough, there's only so much that can be done to you.
Now that is a marvelous idea indeed.
Could you all give Grace and I a moment, please?
But I kind of don't like that Apollo's the one taking on
Well, you did it.
the throne.
You
It should
survived.
definitely be more so Persephone. Yes.
We did it. I would have been lost if you hadn't stood beside me.
I was just trying to do the right thing.
And now you're leading the idols.
Come
I'm
on.
proud of you.
Persephone
Not you.
and
You stood your ground with
Aphrodite
Athena
together?
and won. A
Oh
feat
my
even the
God.
mightiest idols have never
I could
accomplished.
listen to them
Wasn't
all
like I
day,
had much
every day.
choice, right?
And
I want you to
revive
know that I'm not
Calliope if we
going
can.
Anywhere. Whatever happens when we reveal ourselves.
Because
whatever
Grace
comes,
is a good singer, but Calliope...
I go where you go.
Ah. I didn't listen. I'm sorry. Yeah, sure. It sounds...
I could get used to that.
I wouldn't be crimping your style. Is that how you say it?
If you're 75, sure. Maybe let's get your vocabulary into this century at some point.
I was hoping you'd say that.
No.
What do you say, Grace? Ready to face the music one more time?
Always.
2 months later. Alright, shouldn't that then be Act 4 now? I got the achievement. Finish Act 3. Guys.
Of course you're both here. In my apartment. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
I'm exhausted.
The Oracle has been keenly following your progress. She records every appearance, every interview. She may be your biggest fan.
The way she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
Everyone here has also been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
Sure.
Is there any word yet on Aphrodite and Eros? They left the city a while ago.
Eros sent word, yes. Aphrodite has started a spiritual retreat in the mountains?
Let's call it a cult.
Whatever it is, he says it's been helping her. Being the goddess of love to the world once more has at last brought her peace.
I thought for sure they'd go into hiding. Aphrodite fears mortals more than any other idol, doesn't she?
Hence why she surrounded herself with only those who shower her with adoration.
As I recall, sister, you also headed several cults across the centuries.
The Eleusinian mysteries weren't about shoring up my ego, Apollo.
What about Venus? Did she go with them?
The mortal? I don't believe so. Last I heard, she opened a gallery. Aphrodite's become her patron.
Venus has painted most of the idols. I sat for her last week, in fact. It's made her rather successful.
There is a DLC to this game. About Orpheus.
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a while.
I have. She left the city, as she felt uncomfortable with all the attention on the idols.
Terrified, you mean?
It was more that mortals expected
It's
the goddess of
roughly
wisdom to
2
have
hours.
sage advice, and she no longer trusts her judgment.
No surprise there.
You don't still worry about her, brother, after all she's done?
I think of her off in the far north, living alone in the wilderness.
I don't like
punishing
how it
herself
always
until the end of her
flickers
days.
for a second.
I know it's her own
when they
choosing, but
switch.
it seems like such a waste.
Who speaks? Alright. Yeah, the mortal flaw of this one is that they don't listen to the laws of musical. In musical, the song is the most expressive sort of getting your feelings across. So you start with talking, go into talk singing, and then go into song. And here it's more like, well, they talk and then Grace's eyes shine and suddenly everybody is singing. So, yeah. It doesn't necessarily really work as a musical. But hey. It's an interesting idea for sure.
What about Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Why should they
Hecate
leave?
leave the reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
It doesn't hurt that they seem enraptured with each other's company.
Asterion is all Hecate is willing to discuss. Do I need to know every detail of his sexual prowess? I do not.
Didn't Hecate say it is written that she and the Minotaur would eventually break up?
Well, eventually, for Hecate could be centuries from now.
In the meantime, she gushes about her new boyfriend like a schoolgirl.
No.
You should hear Asterion then. His gushing puts hers to shame. I'm happy for them both.
Yeah. Let's not listen in on that. Medusa. We learned
I take
that
it she's no longer at the reliquary.
What? That was
Medusa is with me at the moment. You did promise her my help.
Oh, how's that going?
It was difficult at first. She confessed something about Artemis, which I had long suspected but could never prove. I was upset. I then realized it was more Athena's fault than Medusa's. So, I recruited Athena to help work on removing the curse.
And now?
We're making more headway than I expected. If Athena had ever really tried, I suspect this could have been done long ago.
Yeah.
I think we all suspected that much.
At any rate, she's excited by the possibility. She insisted on paying me back by cleaning my house.
Good.
The Oracle was thrilled.
Yeah, I think everybody's thrilled. Hermes?
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
Well, we've barely seen them of late.
Hermes has been busy. They've become a social media darling, or so the Oracle tells me.
I can
The
imagine.
truly amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous. They simply can't help it.
Hermes likes to people please, it's true.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them. Fame is a double-edged sword.
For sure.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
What about Pan? I haven't seen him since the trial.
No one's seen him.
Should we be worried? It is Pan, and what he does will reflect on us all.
Pan is harmless.
Mostly harmless.
As far as I can tell, he did regret his involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for a time.
He'll be back with some new scheme to make us all groan.
You're not wrong.
Why can we ask about Apollo but not Persephone?
I'd like to know what you've been up to, Apollo.
Other than whining like a sad puppy every moment that you've been away.
I haven't been...
When did you guys make up,
Well,
by
alright.
the way?
Maybe just a little. But mostly I've been taking
Or
charge
did
of
you
the
just
idols
make up
remaining at
because you
Olympus,
both want to be
helping
with me
them
right now?
ease into life with the mortals.
Every day he parades about the city with idols in tow like frightened ducklings, showing them how the world works.
But Apollo barely knows how the world works.
Well, that's what makes it funny. It's the blind leading the blind.
I've also been tidying up the beach house, finding the Oracle, a new place
You mean
to
you
live.
have somebody help
A new
you
place to
clean
live?
out the beach?
Why?
So he can invite you to live in his little beachside hovel, that's why.
I was going to say that myself. Later, when you were finished and back for good.
I really like that idea. Assuming you've hosed the entire place down a few times.
I'm in charge of the renovations. I'd have preferred to burn the entire place down and start over, but...
It's quite livable now that Persephone's had her way with it. We can talk about this more later.
Ah, now I can ask about Persephone.
How about you, Persephone? Any big changes?
Not yet, though I may be selling the club very soon.
The underworld? Why?
I don't need a substitute for the real thing. That's all it ever was, and
They
I'm
kind
fine
of
with
forgot
having
that
neither.
Medusa is apparently
That
playing a part in
said,
this.
I've been itching for a change. I believe it's time to move on to something else.
Do we get to know what that
This is
something else
probably
is?
when you don't
No.
help Medusa.
You don't. I came by to give you all my regards, such
And
as
they
are.
didn't bother to change the dialogue.
After this, you
for
likely won't see
if
me
you
for quite
help
some
her
time.
Instead.
You will be missed, sister. More than you'll ever believe.
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh, I didn't do that.
On the contrary, you absolutely did.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
Perhaps a round of drinks at the Underworld, in Calliope's honor.
I'd like that, actually.
Persephone, could we just meet you there?
Fine. I will, however, begin drinking without you.
Something on your mind, Apollo?
You, Grace. It's always you.
Take my hand for a minute. Let's stop and breathe for a moment. There's so much to like. Now I've opened my eyes, finally stepped into the light. Wouldn't you know it was here the whole time? The courage we need to be joyful is something we'll build over time. I now know it's true, the answer is you. And I will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here for the ride.
How will you feel years from now? Everything's changing so fast.
We have eternity to work it out. With you, I think it will last. The courage we need to be joyful, something you've helped me find. No matter where we go, we'll take it slow, and I'll hold your hand all the while. The courage we need to be joyful is something we'll build over time. No matter what we do, the answer is you. And I will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here for the ride.
No. But I feel like Grace got better for the last songs. The first ones were questionable. Sometimes very much so. But okay. I wouldn't mind getting the DLC and playing through that as well, but I've seen mixed reviews, especially since it's apparently very short for the price. But it is currently on sale for like €7, so it's not important. It is super, super expensive. And apparently it's less singing and more... They were just now. They just went through. They just went by. I can't scroll back up. But they just scrolled by. Headless Chicken Games? What? This is a speed of 4 credits I can live with compared to somewhere it just scrolls by like one person each minute, feels like. But it also gets harder to just pick up minor details. But yeah, I liked the idea of the game, and the story was okay, but yeah, I would love to see what they would have made of it in a future game if they stuck to that same idea. But I can imagine it was hard enough. And I don't know. Maybe they had it on hand, so they just used it. But yeah, I would have loved if the animation was actually an animation and not just stills put back to back to back. But it's fine. It's fine. It was a great experience for what it was. I liked some songs more than others, for sure. And if I had a choice, and yeah, you get used to it eventually, but wow, that was a sudden end. But yeah, it's just starting out with it. It's jarring. Like, you know, I played a lot of visual novels, so I am used to stills. Yeah. Well, they did repeat a lot of themes, like the like a bird lost at sea that you can hear in the background right now. That was picked up quite a few times, which is normally the case in musicals. So you have a main theme that gets repeated, but it was very obvious that they repeated it. Normally you have it, well, in variations, and they kind of just stuck to the same structure and all of that. But yeah, they tried. But yeah, the breaking of stars, but that can work if it's implemented correctly. Like, we had one song where it worked great. I think it was the one in the underworld where you weren't there. Where it actually felt like it was meant to be that way. But yeah. And other times it was just like they had one way the song was supposed to go in mind and had to think of other ways to kind of make it work for the other ones. So yeah, but understandably so, I would say. When you create a song, you have one style in mind, and then of course you can build variations on it, but it will always be a bit harder than just stick with the original idea. So you can't really fault them for it. But I can also imagine that it could have been implemented a bit better. But yeah, I don't know. It's it's not a total deal breaker for me. As I said, I can get the DLC, and then we'll Expedition 33, the day after. I don't know. Oh, tomorrow is Saturday. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I can get it. It will be probably. I hope I'm not gonna get too excited and then disappointed because of it when I play it for myself. Although I never really go into games with that great of expectations, even though they are hyped before it. I try to lower my expectations to then be positively what shall I call it? Surprise. Thank you for sticking around, Taki. I did not expect that you would enjoy it. But yeah, I'll think about it. If I'm gonna invest my time into the DLC as well. No, it's just from the types of games you normally join me for. This seems to be a great departure, that's why. I'm not saying that you're culturally uncultured, I don't know. Or not interested in these types of things. I'm just surprised. So, okay? Okay. Don't take it too hard. Alright. It's fine. Can't deny you your DLC then, huh? I'll see if the game's still on sale though. Should be, right? The sales are until the 6th? I hope. Anyway, as always, thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Good night, Taki.